So we are trying to solve this problem today. I'll read out the problem first. So a company has an employee, and each employee has been given a unique ID, and it's 0 to n minus 1, and there is a unique identifier for the head, and he is basically the head of the company, so it's head ID. Now the problem statement says each basically I have been given the manager list where each basically for each of the employee the manager is has been put, and then the head of the company wants to tell each of the employee some information, basically convey some information, and he will just tell his subordinates, and the next basically subordinates will tell their subordinates respectively. So each manager will tell their employee. It's like that. Now I've been given some time to and time which is required by each of the manager to convey their message to their subordinates, and that is has been put in inform time array. Now I have to find how much time it will take so that everyone will get to know. So it's like information will start spreading from head ID, and it will reach to basically to all employees, right? Now we have to find how much time it will take. Obviously at the end, so basically at leave nodes, if let's say I am considering this as a graph, then at leave nodes they won't, since they won't pass to anyone in, so there will leave nodes 0 time will be taken, right? Will be taken to tell next subordinates, because they don't have any subordinates. So it's a classical DFS problem where basically I'll keep telling their each of the employees, and their basically that employee will tell their subordinates. It will keep growing. So I will just, and the main problem, the main thing that is still not missing here is when I will tell basically I want to tell each of the employee at same time, right? I will tell, basically manager will ask all his subordinates to come, and he will tell them at one time, right? So that time will be common, means manager at times how much time basically that will be given in informed time, how much time that will be required by a manager to convey that message to subordinate. Now I don't know for one manager who all are their subordinates. Manager list has been given, but we have to somehow form a subordinate list. So we have to form a subordinate list basically, and this subordinate list will be vector of vector. I am coding in C++, and this will be subordinate, and it will be an employee, and for each of the employee there will be a vector which will tell, okay, these all are my subordinates. So I will just traverse this manager, basically for each of the employees I will traverse this manager list, and in the manager list whoever is my manager I will just push back this I. So this will create me the subordinate list that I wanted to now I that I wanted to make. Now I will just call DFS on basically first employee here means head ID, and I will just pass him sub, or I can just make all these as basically public, so that everyone will be able, basically I will be able to access it in another method. So I can do this, and I have to create here vector, right? This will be my sub, and then this we will need inform time in the DFS. So this is my inform time, and now I will write that method DFS, how much time it will take, and this is my source, right, from which I am spreading. I will just return this value, and it is returning int, which will how much time it will take to traverse, basically tell all of the employee below me, right? Now if there is let's say so forget about things. What will a manager do, or a source do? It will tell all its employee, right? So it will just go in all its subordinates, and that I can find in subordinate list, right? As call it as, and I will find sub source, right? uh, sorry now I have s, and s means each of its subordinates. Now I will just ask them, right? Now each of them will return me a time, right? And this will be my let's int mean, and it will return how much time it will take to for each of the employee, and I need max of those time, right? Because how much time maximum it will take for all in subordinates combined, that will be my answer. So I will find out that, and I will just return that time plus how much time he will take basically to tell their their immediate subordinates, right? So DFS, this method basically will be returning how much time the message will take from starting from him, right? Now this is the case, and finally in the end, when I know that inform time of source is 0, means there is nothing, so I will just return 0, right? Because from here I can see inform time of 0 means employee has no subordinate, so I don't have to traverse it. So I will just check it. I will try to run it. For one of the employees, it is giving me an order. Let's try to see what did I miss, right? I created sub and I created inform time. What I did, I created and then I called DFS, and then I called if inform time is 0, I'm returning, and then so this is inform time of that will work, that should work basically. Inform time DFS of s, we have inform time of source. So I don't know what addition of unsigned of it. Oh, okay, time can be int mean, it is saying unsigned offset. Okay, it is causing some error. Inform time of source. Oh, here it will be issue if my manager I not equals to -1, right? I don't want that because manager can be it will be -1, but I don't want that. I don't want to push that. So now I will submit it. Yeah, so you can see it passed. Thank you.